Greetings. This is the It Is Fun Daddy group work assignment 2. As a group, we chose a teaching and learning theory, which is constructivism. We are going to focus on these subheadings: key principles, key theories, limitation and benefits of constructivism theory. Constructivism teaching and learning theory is basically a theory that is based on observation and scientific study as about how people learn. It says that people construct their own understanding and knowledge of the world through experiencing things and reflecting on those experiences. When we encounter something new, therefore, we must reconcile it with our previous ideas and experiences, perhaps changing what we believe or perhaps discarding the new information as irrelevant. In any case, we are active creators of our own knowledge. To do this, we must ask clarity-seeking questions, explore and access what we know. Lack of structure, because some students require high structured environments for them to be able to excel and master subjects. Disadvantages of the constructivism theory: the training necessary for constructive teaching is extensive and often requires costly long-term professionalism development. The constructivism curriculum also eliminates standardized testing and grades. This eliminates grade-centered goals and rewards, as well as the compression of students' statewide or district-specific progress. Constructivism promotes social and communication skills by creating a classroom environment and emphasizing collaboration and exchange of ideas. Students must learn how to articulate their ideas clearly as well as to collaborate on tasks effectively. Education works best when it concentrates on thinking and understanding rather than on read memorization. Constructivism learning is transferable. In constructivism, classroom students create organizing principles that they can take with them to other learning. The benefits of construction outweigh the limitations indicated above, and as a result, it is still a useful teaching theory. The fact that constructivism encourages the use of scaffolding for individual issue solving as one of the greatest benefits. It is relevant and worthwhile because thus can help students see the value of what they are learning and ensures that students are challenged to develop advanced skills and knowledge. Even relevance is very important for equity for students, because what is also essential is to ensure that all students have access and entry points to high level of education and content, so that it can be also easy for students to acquire skill and knowledge of the lessons provided to them. In our country, most teachers can make teaching more meaningful and relevant to their students. They do this by making the lesson more to students' life and their experience. From my perspective, this theory urges learning to construct knowledge rather than just passively take in information. As people experience the world and reflect upon those experiences, they build their representation and incorporate new information. As the theory suggests, we as humans construct our understanding and knowledge of the world through experiencing things and reflecting on those experiencing. And conceptual theory. As a teacher in constructivist classroom, the teacher gives students opportunities to hypothesize, predict, manipulate objects, pose questions, research, investigate, imagine, and invent. Constructivist teachers pose questions and problems, research, investigate, image, and invent. Constructivist teachers pose questions and problems to students and guide them to find their solution. Teachers have a dialogue with students to help them construct their own knowledge. Their roots in negotiation, and student work primarily in groups. The teacher is expected to act primarily as a facilitator of learning while allowing students to learn and discover knowledge on their own. The constructivist approach to assessment is formative rather than summative. It is a goal to improve the quality of students' learning, not to provide evidence for evaluating or grading students. Constructivist teachers allow students to teach each other because learners pose their questions and seek answers by also doing the research. They also allow students to, in groups, give them a platform to question themselves and use their strategies. This interests them to keep learning. Methods including inviting ideas exploration, proposition explanation, solution action. There are techniques constructivist teachers use in a lesson such as multiple intelligence, where multiple interpretation and expressions of learning are allowed. Collaboration, where group work is encouraged and the use of peers resource. Experimentations, where students individually perform and experiments and come together in the classroom to discuss the finding. In research projects, students research a topic and present their findings. In conclusion, constructivism is a learning theory which affirms that knowledge is best gained through a process of action, reflection, and constructivism. Peer-Gynt focuses on the interaction of experiences and ideas in the creation of new knowledge. Vygotsky explores the importance of learning alongside peers and how culture affects the accommodation and assimilation of knowledge. The constructivist framework on the learners to be in control of their own acquisition of knowledge and encourages the instructor to serve a facilitator. Also has limitations, but it can all allow for the learner to reach higher planes of knowledge than would be possible otherwise. Thank you.